Hi guys, goodness gracious. I have no idea why I keep feeling drawn to doing readings concerning Nancy Guthrie. I have never experienced this before. That need to just, that compelling me, something I cannot ignore. This will be the fourth one I've done. And 3 out of 4, I keep getting this card. And this time, there is a whole different feeling with this. It's about sorrow, bereavement, acceptance. I've gotten this card 3 times. Okay. This one. And by the way, as I just finished pulling these cards, and every card that goes by, the feeling I'm getting is getting worse and worse. This is the 7 of Swords. This is talking about whoever has done this. They do have regret for it, not because they feel bad about what they've done. It's their lack of planning. But somebody's going to confess, guys. This is talking about confessing and coming clean. The truth is going to come out. Getting caught. This is going to come to a head very, very quickly, guys. That's the feeling I'm getting. This is the 10 of Swords. This is, what I'm feeling about it is that, they're saying, well, how much worse could this get? And yes, I am saying they. Almost every single one of my readings, I truly feel like there's a man and a woman. They're not doing this. Like, in other words, the man's not doing it by himself. The woman's not. And I'll show you some of my past cards. Because I saved them, by the way. It's almost like a fatalist feeling I'm getting. Like, well, it can't get worse than it already is. That type of regret of being caught. This is the Queen of Cups. And this is talking about not Nancy, but the woman involved. There's jealousy involved. There's, she's been in turmoil within herself for a very long time. When it comes to Nancy. This is the Ace of Wands. This is also talking about feeling that power. Remember I talked about in those first couple of readings about this is about power over another person. And in my first reading, I kept going back to, like, it's not about the money. This is about having power over somebody. The money is just a secondary thing. So whichever one it is, the man or the woman, I'm sensing the woman. It's about having power over Nancy. I just pulled these two. Woman and a man. This is like causing your own problems. Being your own worst enemy. Ignore this. The words on this, as an intuitive reader, I do not always use words that are on the cards, just so you guys know. I am talking fast because I have a lot to cover. Remember on my first reading that I kept saying this person causes their own problems, but then they blame others. This is what is going on here also. This is like your own worst enemy. Hold on. Sorry, I had to pause. For whatever reason, my cats, anytime I'm in a reading, they start going a little wonky here in my apartment. So sometimes I have to pause them to get them to stop. That first reading, I kept saying they blame others for their own problems, their own bad choices, what they consider mistakes. It's always somebody else's fault. And that's the woman that's doing that. Own worst enemy card is what I pulled. Things that happened to you, just blaming others, not taking responsibility. Now him, he's stronger than her mentally. She is on the weak side mentally. Like there's something going on there with her. Not sure what. Now, I started asking questions, like why questions. And the question I asked was, why is this happening? And I've been doing this in most of my readings. You guys don't hear that because it's before I even start recording. They came to her for money. That they needed help. But she said no more. This is the you cut them off card, money card, fraud. I'm wondering if something's going to come out that one of them took her card to get money out of the bank. This is what I'm feeling about this, right? Guys, all three parts, I have truly felt, or I should say, I have not felt if something has happened. Now, there's cards that I pulled, but I put aside. I know people don't like it, but that's out of respect for the family. Not that anybody would ever see my little videos. You know, I don't have that much of a following. You know what I'm saying? Like my reach does not go that far. Now these three cards, my head started hurting. At this point right here. And I separated these. My head started pounding at this. Guys, I'm not even gonna go into these cards. And that's out of respect for the family. Even though they'll never see my videos. This is a boat card. Strangulation. Death. Let's put these to the side. Then at this point, I asked a question. Who are these people? I need to know, who are these people? I got the family card. It's family. And I thought, well, isn't that just sad? Okay, so I don't normally hold on to cards and put them aside from other readings, but because this has been building, my readings have, I've held on to some of the cards. Okay, and I want you guys to see. Okay. This, a couple. That's them. King of Pentacles. Planning, progress. They planned it, but not well enough. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. Surveillance. Hidden. They hid her. I said something about social media. This is when she got took. There's a chain connected to a sofa. Motel, hotel. This is about Nancy's no longer within the immediate nearness to where she lives. Remember this one? Marriage, wedding. I'm going to keep putting these over here because this is a man and a woman. Here's another reading. Spouse, partner. Debit. Remember this card just now? ATM. Debt. This is that they're in chaos. Unfortunately, I did put accidentally, because I was in a hurry, some of my, for the very short reading about this, I did put the cards back. I'm going to let everybody form their own opinions. I did see on my feed about there's a tent or something at somebody's house. Anybody know whose house that tent is? I don't look into this. If I'm going to do this, I don't want all that information that can cloud a reading. But let's push this. I'm making a mess. I know. Push these off. Let's put these all side by side. It's not a single person. It's a man and a woman. And it's family. And I'm really hoping they're going to find her. And I don't like to have this fatalist view of things. My feeling is right now, it could go 50-50. And I know that's so vague. What worries me is if this is family who has done this, right? A fraud, a debt, the ATM machine. My fear for this is if it's family, wouldn't Nancy recognize them? Their voices. She would recognize them. And so I'm not getting a great feeling. So anyway, that is, sorry, there is a horrible reflection there. You ever, anybody who is a tarot reader, medium, whatever your gifts are, you ever sit there and do a reading like I've been doing, and you're hoping against hope that you're wrong? I hope I'm wrong. But it's family. It's a man and a woman. All right, guys. Share your thoughts on this. What do you guys think? I guarantee you guys know a lot more about this than I do. Anyway, I hope that I'm wrong. I really do.